Welcome to Spiritual Psychic with Sarah Wiseman, where you'll learn how to unlock the secrets of spiritual intuition and your own psychic gifts. Here's Sarah.
Welcome to Spiritual Psychic. I'm Sarah Wiseman. Today we're talking about what happens if we waste a lifetime in the past. And we are working from the book, Messages from the Divine. You'll find the complete teachings there. This is my comments on some of that work. Okay, what does this mean? We talked last time about wasting a life in pain, about allowing pain to be our companion. But what happens if we, it's not really pain that we're having as our companion or as our baggage, but what if we're just living in the past a lot? And the book, Messages from the Divine, says, memories are not as useful as we believe. In this society, we document everything. This is my life in photos, in words. We document as if to show that we were here, as if we need proof. We are so busy documenting, we forget to live. Now, I want you to think about this, especially in this social media time of Instagram and Facebook, and to some extent a little bit same Twitter, or all the things that will be new when you're listening to this later. These ways of we put our photo up to show everybody, or we do scrapbooking to keep our photo albums, or we revisit the people we used to know or the places we used to live, or we spend a lot of time in our memories thinking about, remember that time, remember what that was like, remember, and we're in this sentimentality, that we're in memory. And so the book continues, this happened, that happened, why attach to them when this happened, that happened, why attach to them when already the new now is here? Your children are beautiful. The time you had with them was beautiful. Yet even as they grow, you know, they are meant to grow. Your body as a young body, this body was beautiful. Yet even as you age, you know you are meant to age and change. And just looking at this idea of how much you're living in the past, especially when we go through transitions, when, say you're in empty nest and your family members are leaving, or say people are passing, they're leaving that way, parents or other people. Say you're getting divorced, relationships are changing there. Say you're moving, relationships and things are changing there. Say you're graduating, all these ways that we move from one life into another. Of course, it's still our life. But the new can be very exciting and very thrilling and filled with the promise of being interesting and different. And if we are still stuck in how the past was, it's like trying to grasp this thing that can't be held. Can't be held, these memories. They're not, you can't go back and live in them. You can only sort of think of them partially. And if we find ourselves spending too much time there, or even a little bit of time there, we really are diminishing our experience now. And the book continues, and thus to hoard memories as if they were gold, to recall the glory days of this and that, even while your present fades and is lost before you. This is not the way to live. Dry your sentimental tears. Do not look back a moment longer. This is now a new moment. All possibility is yours when you choose to create it. Now again, it can be hard. If we've been doing something for a long time, if we've been in something for a long time, to step forward into the unknown. And this is why the idea is life is the mystery. We're stepping into the mystery all the time. It can be hard to let go of everything that was familiar, or even if all the memories that were familiar. And yet when we do just relax it, when we have gratitude for everything, the good and the bad that we've been through and learned, and people we've loved, and all the ways we've made our way through this life, and then we can have the ability to let go of that, to take that past baggage, that past suitcase off, and just set it down and say, okay, I did that. That happened. I know what's next going forward. There's more life to live. There's more of this lifetime that's in front. And what does that hold? I'm Sarah Wiseman, and we are working from the book Messages